How's it going, folks? How are you? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another edition of WLW Saturday Night Slam. I am your voice of We Live Wrestling, Brock Jr. They have welcomed us back. So we're back, folks, at the Cow Palace here in Daly City, California. We are 1 week away from the WLW 2025 Ring Royalty Pay-Per-View. So tonight is the go-home show. Tonight, folks, Saturday Night Slam is brought to you by McDo's, where the other fast foods don't. They want you to try that their one and only combo, the only one combo that they have inside the restaurant is the McDoo combo. They want you to try their version of a double quarter pounder with cheese, their own special ingredients, and some hot fresh fries, and any soft drink that you want, but they prefer, here it is, they prefer damn cola, because one taste of this will make you say, damn, that's good. All right, let's take a look at the show card for tonight. Folks, the Ultimate Woman is going one-on-one against the Crippler. Yeah, there's no strangers to each other. They're going at it again tonight. Little Boy Blue going up against his big brother Red Haggerty. No love lost in this family, so they're going to run it back again. A grudge match challenge has been issued from last Saturday night between Quad, Jake and the Fat Man, the Oakland Raiders, and the Hip Hop Express. Papa Doc caused his team to lose, Quad and Jake and the Fat Man, by hitting whoever it was, I forgot, one of the Oakland Raiders or one of the Hip Hop Express with Scraper's championship belt. So they got disqualified. Jake and the Fat Man, they were not having it. They say, no, they can't go down like this. We need another opportunity. Conrad Thompson has granted it tonight. A grudge match challenge. Quad, Jake and the Fat Man taking on the Oakland Raiders and the Hip Hop Express. In the main event tonight, it's a 6-person cage object match. The Graveyard Shift, the Queen of the Dark, She Undertaker, Fright Night. They're going in a cage match against Sweet Candy Corn, the WLW Women's World Champion, Patch, and Iceberg Isaac. A lot of things have been going on. Also, the Ring of Royalty tournament is continuing, but Brother Man and the Tonight Show with Bo Phoenix, they had a no contest last week in their match. That was the last match in the first round due to an incompetence from one of our referees, Lola Cloud. I believe She Undertaker put roots on her or something, put a spell on her, because this referee was not herself. She was calling calls that didn't need to be called. So it was a no contest between Brother Man and the Tonight Show with Bo Phoenix. So Glasgow will be heading on into the finals. So he will have to wait to see who will win between Red Haggerty and Mama Roy. So that is going on 1 week away from the 2025 WLW Ring Royalty Pay-Per-View. All right, let's head on down to the ring and get the show on the road. It is our first match. Ladies and gentlemen, your first match is set for one fall. First, making her way to the ring from the gym, the Crippler. Yep, folks, take a look at the physique on the Crippler, and as always, she has that wrench in her hand. We're going to, let's see if she can get things together today. We're going to get Lola Cloud officiating this match. I hope She Undertaker didn't do anything to her this time. Remember, folks, She Undertaker, she has promised some dark, terrible things to happen here in the Federation. And we've witnessed it last week with Lola Cloud and her incompetence as a referee. Last week. Her opponent, from parts unknown, the Ultimate Woman. And like a bat out of hell, here comes the Ultimate Woman. Quite a fan favorite here when we live wrestling. She has a AA TV grade with a Grudge grade of 13. The Crippler has a TV grade of C with a Grudge grade of 13. Lucky number 13 for both of these women. Let's shuffle up the fast action card deck and see what we will get. All right, but first we're going to, let's put the markers down. The Ultimate Woman is a heel. I always face. Let's get it together. The Ultimate Woman is face. I always give the face as the red marker. The Crippler is heel. I always give the heel as the blue marker. Now let's roll for pre-match. And we roll a 2, so we're going to highlight reel O. Here we are. And let's roll, soul. We roll a 35 and highlight reel O. 35 says, Hotbox Ally, your favorite wrestler, makes funny comments on guest shot. Reduce Ally Grudge grade 1 point. All right, Hotbox Ally, a favorite wrestler, makes funny comments on guest shot. Reduce Ally Grudge grade 1 point. The Ultimate Woman's Hotbox Ally is Busty Rhodes. Who hasn't seen the action lately. Okay, 35 makes funny comment. Busty Rhodes says that the Crippler looks like a man. Now that's funny. That is funny. So, woman portraying as a man. Okay, now a Grudge grade, I believe, is 1 point. Reduce Ally Grudge grade by 1 point. So Sweet Candy, not Sweet Candy Corn. Busty Rhodes will go from a 12 down to an 11. All right. Okay, the first fast action card in this match is Smart. The Ultimate Woman is smart with a star. The Crippler is not smart. The Ultimate Woman will start this match off on offense. We roll a 3. And the Ultimate Woman with a hip toss and reverse for a point. What a way to start the match off. Ref bump. We won't have that. So flip over the next card. That is heavy. The Ultimate Woman is not heavy. The Crippler is not heavy. Agile. Nobody's in control. We spin it around. Heavy. Again, nobody has heavy. Object. Nobody's in control. We spin that around. Helped. And nobody has the help quality. The Ultimate Woman, neither. The Crippler has helped. TV grade. Ultimate Woman's TV grade is AA. The Crippler is C. This will go to the Ultimate Woman. We roll a 4. The Ultimate Woman with a fall-away slam to the Crippler. She lifts her up for that fall-away slam. And it is for 4 points. Specialty. The Ultimate Woman is in control. Her specialty is a spinning power bomb, and we will have to roll for points. And she connects with that spinning power bomb onto the Crippler. The Crippler is in trouble. That is for 4 more points. And just like that, the Ultimate Woman is dominating in this match. The former Women's World Champion wild card. We're going to go to ranked matches wild card. We roll an 11. Go, oh no it ain't. It's the wrestler Agile. Escapes instant pin by using agility to touch rope. 1 point. If not agile, opponent gets wrestler in sleeper holds. Opponent scores 3 points. Okay, the Ultimate Woman is agile. She escapes a pin by the Crippler. And she touches the rope. She gets to the rope. Lola Cloud is issuing the Crippler to break it up. And the Ultimate Woman gets 1 point. Trailing. This will go to the Crippler, who is trailing. We roll a 4, the Crippler. Oh, and she, no, it ain't. A flying elbow smash. She kicks the Ultimate Woman down. She climbs to the second rope for a flying elbow smash for 2 points. Grudge. Ultimate Woman's Grudge grade is well, they're both tied with the Grudge grade, so this will go to the trailing wrestler, which is the Crippler. We roll a 3. The Crippler is trying to make a comeback. Oh, and she lifts the Ultimate Woman and drops her with an atomic drop for 3 points. A brutal atomic drop at that. Heavy. Nobody has heavy. Favorite. Ultimate Woman is not favorite. The Crippler is not favorite. Object. Nobody is in control, and we have favorite again, and again, nobody. Favorite again, nobody's in control, so we spin it around, and we have strong. Ultimate Woman is not strong. The Crippler is strong with a star. The Crippler is on offense right now with a 5. The Crippler, oh, and she is clutching the Ultimate Woman's head with that iron claw for 1 point. The Crippler is making a comeback here. The Ultimate Woman could be in trouble. TV. This will go to the Ultimate Woman with a AAA TV grade. The Crippler has a C. The Ultimate Woman is back on offense with a gut buster to the gut of the Crippler for 4 points. And she is going for the pin. Now, she did not land on a fatigue chip, so the Crippler will need her TV grade, C. 11 to 23 to kick out. Can she do it? Will she do it? Oh, and she does. She kicks out from that gut buster. Strong. Ultimate Woman is not strong. The Crippler has strong with a star. The Crippler is on offense. We roll a 1. The Crippler. Oh, and an elevated hammerlock onto the Ultimate Woman for 3 points. Favorite. Nobody has favorite. Cheat. Nobody's in control. We spin that bad boy around quick. Ultimate Woman has quick. The Crippler does not have quick. Ultimate Woman has quick with a square. That means a star. She could use it anytime. We roll a 1. The Ultimate Woman, a knee face driver, planting the Crippler down for 3 points. She's setting up for her finisher. It's the Power Woman. She'll need to hit an 11 to 22, and I always forget to write down what move the Power Woman is. You know what? I need to stop playing around and give her a move. She just has a name, the Power Woman. So she will need to execute with an 11 to 22. And that is 51. No, she cannot. The Crippler knows what time it is. And the Ultimate Woman goes back to the square. TV. This will go to the Crippler with a double A. We roll a 2. The Crippler. No. The Ultimate Woman has the Tiger Claw on the Crippler for 4 points. The Crippler is going down. The Ultimate Woman is going for the pin. The Ultimate Woman landed on the fatigue chip this time. The Crippler will need the triple A, 11 to 43 to get out of this pin. 26 she does. And the Crippler stays alive. A great opening match we have. Another TV grade. And again, this will go to the Ultimate Woman with a double A TV grade. We roll a 6. And oh my damn, she clocks the Crippler with an uppercut. The Ultimate Woman uppercuts the Crippler. The Crippler goes down. The Ultimate Woman is setting up for her finisher again. The Power Woman, 11 to 22. 61 and no cigar. The Crippler is tough, folks. The Crippler is tough. She gets out of that pin at 1. Trailing. Both of them are tied on the match track, so no trailing. Helped. Nobody has the helped quality. Specialty. Both wrestlers, they do have a specialty. A spinning power bomb from the Ultimate Woman. And the Crippler's power bomb is throws opponent in the air and punches opponent. A pop-up punch from the from the Crippler. Oh man. So they're tied on the match track, so this will go to the favorite wrestler, which is the Ultimate Woman, with that spinning power bomb onto the Crippler for 6 points. And now the Crippler is setting up again for her finisher, the Power Woman. Again, an 11 to 22 to execute. That is 14 she does, and she got the better of the Crippler with a 14, and that is 1, 2, 3. That is it, and the Ultimate Woman comes out the victor in this match. The Crippler could not do anything. She was fighting back, folks. She was fighting back. Post-match, we're going to highlight Reel X. The Ultimate Woman still a strong wrestler in the women's division, and we're going to highlight Reel X, and there we go. She's still part of the main event scene. We roll a 32 in a highlight Reel X. 32 says that's a celebrity, and we don't have any. We will have some royal celebrities at the Ring Royalty next week. We roll a 55. 55 says go to highlight Reel Y because it asks you to. X, Y, Z. Okay, there we go. Highlight Reel Y. I think something's about to crank up. We roll a 55 in highlight Reel Y. Go to highlight Reel Z. That is next door. Please don't roll a 55 again. Don't roll it. We roll a 45 this time in highlight Reel Z. 45 says Hotbox members suspended by commissioner for misconduct between matches. Choice length of suspension. Hotbox member. I didn't add anybody into the Hotbox, so let's roll this again. I need to start doing that. We roll a 54. It's in reverse this time. 54 says, and that's a celebrity. We don't have any. We roll a 23. Defeated wrestler disparages opponent for over-reliance on specialty. When a wrestler announces he or she will not use specialty for the rest for next roll of a die matches. The Crippler. Now, she's a fine one to talk. She is saying that the Ultimate Woman's specialty, the spinning power bomb, broke her damn neck. No, not really. Although, let's see here. Defeated wrestler disparages opponent over reliance on specialty. Well, it should be a finisher because the Ultimate Woman, she tried to hit that finisher, I think, 3 times, and the 4th one she connected. I'm going to change the specialty to a finisher, and we will have to roll to see for how many matches that the Ultimate Woman cannot use her finisher. 5 huge matches. Oh, so she had a powerful added. I forgot about that. The Ultimate Woman had the powerful quality added. And now she won't be able to use her finisher. No finisher for 5 matches. And the Crippler, it's a damn shame. That didn't hurt you. You just couldn't beat the Ultimate Woman. So that match is over with. The Ultimate Woman is your winner. Our next match, the 2 brothers are going at it again. Little Boy Blue and his big brother, Red Haggerty. But first, let's shuffle up the fast action card deck. Well, Lola Cloud seems to be all right. I don't think a spell has been put on her tonight. Unlike last week, folks were wondering what the hell was going on with Lola Cloud. And she called a no contest between Brother Man Vince Spanks and the Tonight Show Bo Phoenix. And we all know whatever the referee calls, it sticks. So they were out of the tournament. And Glasgow moves on to the next round, to the final. He moves to the finals. Our next match, Little Boy Blue and Red Haggerty. We have Bubba Rose in the match. Ladies and gentlemen, your next contest is set for one fall. First, entering the ring, weighing the 220 pounds, Red Haggerty. The bigger brother is strutting his stuff down the ring. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. He's going to be the favored. His opponent from Austin, Texas, weighing 230 pounds, Little Boy Blue. Little Boy Blue Haggerty. He's the bigger of the 2. Little brother is bigger than big brother. Little Boy Blue will have the red marker, and Red Haggerty will have the blue marker. Big Red has aligned himself back up with his oldest. Let's see what's going to happen in this match. All right, Red has a TV grade of C with a Grudge grade of 16. Blue Haggerty has a TV grade of D with a Grudge grade of 19. He will be the underdog in this match. Let's roll for pre-match. We roll a 4. We're going to highlight reel O. And we roll a 34 and highlight reel O. 34 says, Hotbox Ally, a favorite wrestler, delivers memorable TV speech, increase Grudge grade of ally and wrestler by 2 points. Okay. And here comes his daddy, the WLW World Television Champion, Big Red Haggerty. Folks, not again. Not again. I think Big Red has something to say to Little Boy Blue. Hey, my youngest. I should disown you ever since you were born. What? Now, what is that to say? Now, this is the most, well, he's not the most angriest man in We Live Wrestling anymore. He is, no, Glasgow now has him beat by 1 point. Glasgow has 48 grudge grade points. Big Red Haggerty has 47. Okay, let's continue. Yeah, like I said, I should have disowned you ever since you were born. Your mother was a mistake and you was a mistake. So, my oldest right here, how you doing? This is Chip off the old block right here. This is a spitting image of me. He's gonna whip your ass till you can't even come back home anymore. As a matter of fact, since you're still living in my house, after this match, I want you to head on back to Texas, get your shit, and get out my house. No, Big Red, that's your son. What the hell am I doing? Okay, now there's a grudge grade. That was 34, a grudge grade. Okay, Hotbox ally, a favorite wrestler, delivers memorable TV speech. Increased grudge grade of ally and wrestler by 2 points. So Big Red now. That's right. Hotbox ally, a favorite wrestler. Increased grudge grade of ally and a wrestler by 2 points. It looks like Big Red is going to get his crown back as the angriest man in We Live Wrestling, because he will go from a 47 to a 49. Shouldn't Little Boy Blue get a grudge grade, because that was for, well, no, it doesn't say. But that speech was towards Little Boy Blue, so Big Red will go from a 47 to a 49. And Red Haggerty will go from a 16 to an 18. Yep, increase. I thought it said decrease. Okay, Red Haggerty from a 16 to an 18. All right, now let's get the match going. Big Red is outside on the corner of his oldest, and as he is saying, his only. We have Smart. Red is smart, but he needs to be on a square to use it. Blue is smart. He has a star. He can use it anywhere on the match track. Oh, Blue is going to start off. Little brother is going to start off with, oh, and he evades Red Haggerty. But it's this strategy that Blue is doing. So he gains a point. Ooh. And Red does not like that. You can see it in his eyes. And Big Red does not like that. Stop moving. Get him. Stop being a punk. Get him, son. All right, we have test of strength. If both wrestlers are strong and or powerful, roll a die until ref break. 1 to 2, face scores 1 point. 3 to 4, ref breaks hold. 5 to 6, heel scores 1 point. Okay, Red Haggerty is strong with a star. Blue is powerful with a star. So they're going to do a test of strength, brother versus brother. Big little brother versus little big brother. Because Big Blue is taller
and has more weight than red. All right, let's get the test of strength going. 1 to 2, face scores a point. 3 to 4, ref breaks hold. 5 to 6, heel scores a point. We roll a 5, and heel scores a point. That is red. We roll a 4. Oh, and Bubba Rose, he gets into the middle of it, and he stops it. Damn you, Bubba Rose. Next is heavy. Red is not heavy. Blue is not heavy. Heavy again, and again, nobody. Wild card. Here we go. Let's go to ranked matches wild card. We roll a 33. 33 says, is the wrestler powerful? Executes choice, stomp puller, or torture rack move, score with a die roll for points. If not powerful, opponent smashes object over wrestler's head and scores a point. Is red powerful? No, he is not. So blue, without Bubba Rose looking. I lost my place. Oh, here we go. Without Bubba Rose looking, blue, what will he use? Let's see. Well, no, he takes his boot off and smashes it against Red Haggerty's head. He quickly puts his boot back on, and that is for a point. Trailing. This will go to red, who is trailing. We roll a 1. And red. Oh, and he's charging to Blue Haggerty with a forearm smash for 2 points. Grudge. Red Haggerty has a grudge grade of 18. Blue has a grudge grade of 19. This will go to blue with a 4. And blue scrapes up red with a crucifix power bomb and a brutal one to a massive one for 3 points. Heavy. Neither wrestler is heavy. Favorite. Red is not favorite. Blue is not favorite. Favorite again. Again, nobody. Helped. Nobody has the help quality. TV grade. Red's TV grade is C. Blue's is D. This will go to red. He goes back on offense. We roll a 4. Red. He lifts blue up and back with a fall-away slam for 1 point. Specialty. Red is in control. His specialty is a running bulldog for a point, and he hits it. The running bulldog for 1 point. And now red is back in control. Well, they're tied on the match track. Strong. Red is strong with a star. Blue is not strong. Red stays on offense. Now he looks like he's going to take control in this match. We roll a 5. He's got the iron claw. The iron claw on blue for 1 point. Shades of the Von Erichs. And Austin. Red and blue are from Texas as well. TV. Again, this will go to red with a TV grade of C. We roll a 5. And he sweeps the leg of blue. Blue goes crashing down. This is for another point. Quick. Red is quick on a circle. He's on a square, and blue is not quick. TV. Oh, man. Here we go again. Red has a TV grade of C. He stays on offense. We roll a 4. Red. Oh, he throws blue up against the rope. Blue comes back. And Red makes him swallow a big boot for a point. And what a performance we are seeing from Big Brother Red. TV grade again. And again, this will go to Red. We roll a 2, Red, with a neck breaker to Blue, and that's for another point. Blue is in trouble, y'all. Blue is in trouble. Favorite, nobody has the favorite quality. Strong. Red is strong with a star. Blue is not strong. Red stays on offense. What else is he going to do? He is punishing Blue. And it's a shoulder neck breaker for 3 points. And Red is going for the pin. He let in on a fatigue chip. Blue will need a AAA 11-43 to kick out. That is 21, and just like that, Blue kicks out. He is not going away quietly or quickly. And this match continues. Specialty. Both wrestlers, they have a specialty. Red's again is the running bulldog for 1 point. Blue's specialty is a swinging neck breaker for 2 points. So this will go to the trailing wrestler, and he hits that swinging neck breaker on his big brother. Oh, and what am I doing? Rolling for 2 points. Agile. Blue is in control. He has agile, but only on his circle. He's on the square. We spinning around. Quick. Red has quick on a circle, but he's on a square. Blue is not quick. What a match we are seeing here with these two brothers. Grudge. Red's grudge grade is 18. Blue's is 19. This will go to Blue. We roll a 6. Blue with a neck twist for 2 points. He's finally trying to make a comeback against his big brother. Grudge again. Again, this will go to Blue. We roll a 2. Blue with a spear. Oh my damn. He spears Red for 1 point. Red is down. Red is down. Favorite. Nobody has the favorite quality. Trailing. This will go to Blue, who is trailing. He stays on offense. Blue with a 4. Oh, he reverses whatever Red is about to do with an axe bomb for 3 points. And that axe bomb has Red going down. Blue is going for the pin. Blue landed on a fatigue chip. And Red will need the AAA 11-43 to kick out. 14. Oh, he kicks out immediately at 1. And this match continues. Helped. Nobody has the help quality. Quick. Red Haggerty has quick, but only on a circle. He's on a square. Blue does not have quick. Wild card. And we're staying in ring matches wild card. We roll. Let me see what that is. We roll a 42. 42 says, does the wrestler cheat? Gross misconduct disqualification. Opponent awarded decision. If not cheat, fight breaks out in ring. Opponent uses opportunity to sneak in cheap shots. Opponent scores 1 point before order restored and match resumes. Okay, so we know there is just some heated animosity between Blue and Red. Red is upset that now that Blue is getting an advantage in this match, and an all-out fist fight is going on inside the ring between Blue and Red Haggerty. And they are going at it, folks. Blue. He took a cheap shot in to Red, and Red did not like it. They're going at it, folks. Bubba Rose is trying to get in the middle of this to stop this. They are just, fists are flying. That's all I can say. Fists are flying between these two brothers. Big Red Haggerty is in there now trying to get Red back. Everything is being restored now. Back. The chaos is down. The chaos is down. And blue gets a point. Blue gets a point. Oh, and it turns into a pin. Let's make sense of this. So red is heading on back out. Bubba Rose is now separated in two, but blue goes for a schoolboy, and he landed on a fatigue chip. Red will need an 11 of 43. That is 43. Oh, he does. He does. He gets out of the schoolboy. He said, you can't get me like that. Red does not have any more fatigue chips. What an exciting match we have. Mean. Blue is in control. He has Mean on a square. He's on a square. We roll a 4. Blue with head scissors neck twist. And red goes flying. That is for 3 points. And blue, he is going to go for his finisher. He's on the top. He's going to the top. It's a flying leg drop. 11 to 24. Can he connect? 35. No, he misses. He misses, and he goes back to the yellow square. Wild card. We're back. We're still in it. Ranked matches. We roll a 35. 35 says, is the wrestler powerful? Gets opponent in submission hold, immediate win. If not powerful, wrestler takes knee to the chin as opponent breaks submission hold. Opponent scores 1 point. Is red powerful? Nope, red is not powerful. Blue has red in the iron claw again. And he scores a point. And red breaks out of that iron claw. Blue gets a point. Quick. Blue is in control, but he does not have quick. We spin it around heavy, and nobody has heavy. Wild card. We're back at it again. We're in ranked matches wild card. We roll a 23. Is the wrestler strong? Opponent smashes object into wrestler's body, but wrestler not affected. Responds with knee lift, scores 1 point. If not strong, opponent smashes object into opponent's body, scores a point. Is red strong? Red is strong. Red is, he's got an object. He's got his daddy's belt. Big Red is now jaw-jacking with Bubba Rose. Red has the belt, and he smashes it into Blue's body for a point. Red quickly throws the belt out of the ring, and he is going for the pin. Again, it's a fatigue chip, and Blue will need an 11 to 43. That is 14. Blue kicks out. No more fatigue chips on the board, folks, and we have a crazy match between two brothers. TV. This will go to red with a TV grade of C. We roll a 6. A side suplex for a point, and red is going for the pin again. Blue will need, well, not his TV grade, excuse me. It will be lowered this time to an E, so Blue will need a kick out with an 11 to 13. Can he do it? Will he do it? That is 24. That's 1. 63. That is 2. 41. That is 3. That is it. Red was too much for Blue in this match, and red comes out the winner. To the delight of Big Red, let's roll for post-match. We roll a 1. We're going to highlight reel X. We roll a 22 in highlight reel X. 22 says, go to highlight reel Y, because it asked you to. And here we go, highlight reel Y. We roll oh man, 66. Go to highlight reel V, and that is next door. Business is about to boom. 14. Winning wrestler reduces opponent's ridicules opponent's specialty move. Defeated wrestler must win next match or abandon the move. Winning wrestler ridicules opponent's specialty. Okay, Blue Haggerty. He did hit the swinging neck breaker on Red. So Red tells Blue that your specialty really didn't do much to me, little bro. But you know what? Stupid. He's about to cuss. He is about to cuss. You stupid shit. Well, there he goes. You defeated wrestler must win. Okay. Defeated wrestler must win next match or abandon the move. You think that swinging net breaker is some hot stuff, huh? Well, in your next match, how about you use that to finish your match? Oh no, not finish your match. If you on your next match, if you lose, then hey, you're just gonna have to stop using that swinging net breaker. How about it? Huh? Shake hands on it? Blue says, I don't want to shake your hands, but I'll agree. And I am going to win my next match, and I will keep my swinging net breaker. So Blue will have to win his next match or abandon his swinging net breaker, his specialty. Let me jot that down. Win next match or abandon specialty. I've got faith in Blue. I believe he is going to win, and he will continue to use his swinging neck breaker. Because who does Red think he is issuing that ultimatum? Well, that is it. Red has defeated his bigger brother. All right, folks, our next match is that huge, and I'm talking about huge, cage match. Oh, no, it's not a cage match. That's the main event. It's the 8-man tag. They're going to run it back again. The Hip Hop Express, the Oakland Raiders, Quad, and Jake and the Fat Man. We're going to do all of that when we come back here on Saturday Night Slam. This is Jim's story. Jim has to deal with his wife. You don't love me anymore. Damn. Jim has to deal with his boss, or your ass is fired. Out of here, pal. Damn. Jim has to deal with a cussing 5-year-old. Jim is cussing at me. Damn. Hey, Jim, drink this. Oh, oh, oh. Damn, that's good. Damn straight. Damn cola. One taste of this will make you say, damn, that's good. This commercial did not make no damn sense. All right, we are back here on Saturday Night Slam at the Cow Palace. They're going bananas here. Our next match is that huge 8-man tag team match. It's a return match from last week, and it's a grudge match challenge. And the only person who could handle this match is our tag team specialist, Zane Price. We're going to put the Sigma Pin chips on now. All right, everything nice and neat. Ladies and gentlemen, your next match is set for one fall. It's a return 8-man tag team match. First, from Atlanta, Georgia, with a combined weight of 423 pounds, Rolling Stone, Young Slammer, the Hip Hop Express. They are lit in Cow Palace whenever the Hip Hop Express come in. Their tag team partners from Oakland, California, with a combined weight of 455 pounds, Ray Moon, Ray Rogue, the Oakland Raiders. All right, now, the Hip Hop Express, they both have a TV grade of B with a Grudge grade of 9. The Oakland Raiders, Ray Rogue has a AAA, and Ray has a AAA. Ray has a Grudge grade of 19. Ray has a Grudge grade of 16. Looks like Ray will start off this match. Where did I put? Oh, there they go. Their opponents. The first team. With a combined weight of 552 pounds, Jake the Jock Hawk, Fatman Rhodes, Jake and the Fat Man. Jake and the Fat Man. Jake has a Grudge grade of A with a Grudge grade of A. A TV grade of A with a Grudge grade of 8. Jake the Jock has a TV grade of B with a Grudge grade of 9. They're going to be favored with quad in this match. Their tag team partners with a combined weight of 485 pounds, representing quad. They are the World Tag Team Champions, the Wild Chow, Mason Sensation, and Papa Doc. The WLW World Tag Team Champions making their way on out. Will this be a Fighting 4 at Ring Royalty, or will it be the scheduled Triple Trouble match? Mason Sensation has a AAA for his TV grade and a Grudge grade of 23. Papa Doc has a AA Grudge grade and a Grudge grade of 23. Looks like Mason Sensation will start off in this match. Take the belts off of them. Quad, Jake and the Fat Man are heels. Hip Hop Express, the Oakland Raiders, they are faces. There we go, folks. The bell has been rung, and here we go. Oh, first, post-match, pre-match, excuse me. We roll a 6. Oh, we're going to highlight reel R. Are you going there with me? Okay, here we go. Highlight reel R. We roll, oh my damn. We roll a 66 in highlight reel R. Go to highlight reel S. We roll a 55 in highlight reel S. 55 says, face plots to eliminate heel from the Federation. If face wins, reduce heel's TV grade to F. Let's read it again. Face plots to eliminate heel from Federation. If face wins, reduce heel's TV grade to F. Well, you know what? Quad and Jake and the Fat Man, they need each other to win this match, because the Oakland Raiders and the Hip Hop Express, they have plans for those two teams. All right, let's flip over the first card and here we go. And we're already doing a wild card tag team. We roll a 16. 16 says, is the wrestler cheat? Where your opponent sees cheat move coming, avoids. Partner clobbers wrestler, opposing team scores 2 points. If not cheat, choice third-party wrestler makes cameo appearance and match to a wrestler's team and score with a die roll of points. Mason does not cheat. And a third-party wrestler makes cameo appearance and match to aid wrestler's team. And we will have to roll for points. And I know who that person will be aiding the Oakland Raiders and the Hip Hop Express. They will get 4 points. Folks, it will be BB Dub, Big Bad Wolf, who is sick and tired of Quad. There he is. Big Bad Wolf in the corner now of the Oakland Raiders and the Hip Hop Express. And they got 4 points. Highlight reel, A or B. A is odds, B is even. We roll 5. We're going to odds. We're going to highlight reel A. We roll a 53 in highlight reel A. 53 says wrestler currently winning match gets complacent. Ignore all qualities rest of the match. May only score on TV moves. What a return of events we have here. Wrestler currently winning. That is the Oakland Raiders and the Hip Hop Express. They are currently winning. Ignore all qualities rest of the match. Oh my damn. All right, we have ref bump. And just like that, let's go to highlight reel K. Oh, shit, will it be a ref bump? Because they already have the advantage. They already have the advantage. May only score on TV moves. No ref bump. Let's flip over another card. Powerful. Okay, Mason does not have powerful, and Ray does not have powerful. Agile, nobody's in control. Spinning around heavy. Mason is not heavy. Ray is not heavy. Helped. Yep, and here we go. Quad shenanigans. Highlight reel G, M, or V. Mason has G. We're going to highlight reel G for gang. We roll a 36 in highlight reel G. 36 says, gang member enters ring and delivers cheat shot to opponent unseen by referee. Fight breaks out. Both wrestlers disqualified. Oh, well, that stops that other highlight reel. Let's read it again. Gang member enters ring and delivers cheap shot to opponent unseen by referee. Fight breaks out. Both wrestlers disqualified. Okay. Where is Scraper? Where did I put him? The WLW World Champion is about to make an appearance. Shock Lesnar is not here today, and here he comes. Not only is he tall, but he's quick too. Running skyscraper is running to the ring. And Zane Price has his hands full with the Hip Hop Express, the Oakland Raiders. Well, we know Zane Price has his hands full. Scraper, the WLW World Champion, climbs over the top rope and gives a big boot to Ray Ray. And the other tag partners saw it, and folks, an all-out brawl is going on in the ring. Whoa! Ooh! They are going at it, folks. All four teams are going at it here in this melee that is going on. They are just body slams, kicks. I believe someone just got thrown over the top rope, and we've seen enough. Well, Zane Price has seen enough. He's calling for the bell. Nobody gives a damn. They're all disqualified. Let's roll. We roll a 1. We're going to highlight Reel X. We roll. Was that the right one? Oh, yep, highlight Reel X. We roll a 51. 51 says, Hotbox ally of defeated wrestler boils over after hearing unflattering comments in TV interview, charges into camera view, and launches tirade. Increased grudge grade of ally by 2 points. Well, nobody won, so we'll disregard that. But here comes Conrad Thompson. Conrad Thompson is coming down to the ring through all of this. He says, you know what? All of you stop. Stop right now, damn it. You want it? You got it. All four of you will be going for the WLW World Tag Team Championships in a Fighting Four match inside the steel cage with objects at Ring Royalty. Damn it, now get out of here. And just like that, Conrad Thompson, he couldn't take it anymore. It is boiling over. This feud between all four of these teams. I am so excited for Ring Royalty. Yes, finally Conrad Thompson has done something right. He's issued a match, and it's going to happen. You know what? This match even haven't gotten off the ground yet before things start going haywire. Trying to put the belts back on the tag team champions. So it's a disqualification. Zane Price, he couldn't handle a damn thing. It was out of his hands. All right, now we're going to go to our main event once I get this cleared away. Once everybody is cleared out of the ring. So we're going to have a huge main event next week. Quad defending their WLW World Tag Team Championships against Jake and the Fat Man, the Oakland Raiders, and the Hip Hop Express. Can you believe it, folks? Can you believe it? All right, our next match is our main event. It's a steel cage match. I need something to indicate that it's a cage match. What can I do? I don't know. I'll come up with something. All right, shuffling up the fast action card deck for the main event. This one should be a good one. The Graveyard Shift taking on the Women's World Champion, Sweet Candy Korn, Patch, and Iceberg Isaac. We have weapons, folks. Let's go over what we have. I should have added new weapons, but I'm going to put the weapons on the square slots. We have a cell phone. We have a steel chair. What is this? A wooden 4x4 screwdriver. We have a wrench. I think somebody borrowed that from the Crippler. And we have a hammer. So I'll put those on the, well, you know what, let me just use 4 weapons. So whoever lands on a square with a weapon can use it. Let's get senior referee Rock Hansen. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your main event. It's a 6-person cage object match. And the fans are going crazy. They are so excited for this one. First, the first team, the WLW Women's World Champion, Sweet KANDY KORN, ICEBERG Isaac, and Patch. I believe they will be, let's see, will they be the underdogs or will they be favored? Let's make them favored probably. Sweet KANDY KORN has a TV grade of C with a grudge grade of 15. ICEBERG Isaac has a TV grade of B with a grudge grade of 16. Patch has a TV grade of A with a grudge grade of 16. The lights are out here inside the Cow Palace, and you know what that means, folks. Smoke coming through the entranceway, coming from under the ring. Their opponents, representing the Graveyard Shift, Voorhees Myers, Dead Mike Haddonfield, Fright Night, and their partner from Death Valley, the Queen of the Dark, She Undertaker. Okay, so all 3 of these guys will be the underdog. She Undertaker has a grudge grade of C and a TV grade of 14. Voorhees Myers, Dead Mike Haddonfield, they both have a TV grade of C. Voorhees has a grudge grade of 9, and Dead Mike has a grudge grade of 12. Now, I'll have to remember this is a grudge grade match, so whoever loses will lose a TV grade. Whoever wins will gain a TV grade. The match before that was a grudge grade, but no TV grades were exchanged because of a disqualification. All right, Patch is going to start off this match first with Dead Mike. And it looks like there's another, oh, no it ain't. Okay, we have cell phone, steel chair, screwdriver, wrench. First card in this match, object. Nobody is in control. We spin it around and we have helped. Nobody has helped. Nope, no help. Grudge. Patch has a grudge grade of 16. Dead Mike 12. This will go to Patch. Patch will start off on offense. Let's put the markers down. Patch, Sweet KANDY KORN, and ICEBERG are faces. The Graveyard Shift are heels. Okay, we roll a 5. Patch with a cradle pile driver to Dead Mike for 3 points. And will there be a tag? 2, no tag. Ref bump, we don't need that. So let's go on to the next card, heavy. Patch is not heavy. Dead Mike is not heavy. Agile, nobody is in control. We spin it around, heavy again, and again, nobody. Wild card, oh, here we go. We're going to the cage matches. Just what I wanted to see, I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait. Let's take a look. Let's tag team. Where is Cage? That's hardcore. Cage match. We roll a 34. 34 says, is the wrestler agile? Climb side of cage. Fist drop onto opponent for 2 points. If not agile, wrestler can avoid cage enhanced blows. Opponent scores 2 points. So, Patch is agile. And Dead Mike is still down from that. What was that last move? I think it was a pile driver. He is still down from that pile driver patch. And the fans are standing up. They are about to witness something huge here inside the Cow Palace. Patch on the side of the cage. And he drops down with a fist drop onto Dead Mike for 2 points. He's got a cell phone now, and he is decking Dead Mike with it while he is down. Okay, that was 2 points. Dead Mike needs to tag. 6 offensive scoring team tags. Patch tags in. Iceberg. They are going to town on Dead Mike, stomping away. Dead Mike is hurt, and they also get an extra point. Unbelievable move from Patch. We have submission. Wrestler scores 1 point and additional points until opponent breaks a hold with a die roll of 1, 2, 3. If the opponent is strong, 1, 2, 4. Iceberg is not strong. Dead Mike is not strong, so no submission. Grudge. Iceberg has a grudge grade of 16. Dead Mike 12. This will go to Iceberg. We roll a 5. Iceberg with a fist drop of his own onto Dead Mike for 3 points. We roll a 6 offensive scoring team tags. Iceberg tags in sweet Candy KORN. I gotta take the belt off of her. And she wants to get in on it. Come get you some Candy KORN. And both Iceberg and Candy KORN are chopping away on Dead Mike as Dead Mike gets back up. And they get an extra point. Dead. Graveyard shift, they're in trouble. Smart. Candy KORN is not smart. Dead Mike is not smart. Favorite, nobody's in control now. He's spinning around strong. Candy KORN is not strong. Dead Mike is not strong. Heavy. Candy KORN is not heavy. Dead Mike is not heavy. Strong again and again. Candy KORN is not strong and Dead Mike is not strong. Highlight reel, here we go. A or B. A is odds, B is even, and we're going to highlight reel A. We roll a 65 in highlight reel A. 65 says, choice wrestler takes over for trailing wrestler and completes the match. Choice wrestler takes over for trailing wrestler and completes the match. Uh-oh. She Undertaker is at it again. She Undertaker is at it again. Who is going to be that choice wrestler? Well, you know what? You know what? Folks, the lights are down again. She Undertaker has this whole place in a spell. Look who is walking through the entranceway slowly but surely. And does she look like a zombie? Her face is kind of messed up. This is Mama Rose Roy is heading now down to the ring. She is going to replace She Undertaker while She Undertaker climbs back out of the ring and sets to the side. Folks, I don't know what the hell is happening. But Mama Roy now is under the spell of She Undertaker. And let's continue. TV grade. Candy KORN has a TV grade of C. Dead Mike has a TV grade of C. But this will go to the trailing wrestler, which is Dead Mike. Dead Mike with a power bomb onto the Women's World Champion. for 1 point. We roll a 5. Offensive scoring team tags. Finally, Dead Mike tags in, and he tags in Voorhees Myers. Powerful. Candy Corn is not powerful. Voorhees Myers is powerful with a star. He goes on offense with a 1. A stretch power bomb onto Candy Corn. We're going to have to roll 5 points. Where the hell was I at? Oh, okay. All right, there we go. Let's get it together. 5 points for Fright Night 4. Offensive scoring team tags. Okay, so Voorhees now tags in Mama Roy. Mama Rose Roy is in this match, folks. What in the hot hell is going on? TV grade. Candy Corn has a TV grade of C. Mama Roy has a TV grade of B. This will go to her. She's on offense. We roll a 4. Mama Roy with a toe hold onto Candy Corn for 2 points in this cage match. We roll a 6. Offensive scoring team tags. Rose Roy tags in Dead Mike, and all 3 of them are just bashing away at Sweet Candy Corn. They get an additional point. Referee needs this in control. He needs to get this in control. Object. Dead Mike is in control, but he does not have object. We spin that around. Favorite. Candy Corn is not favorite. Dead Mike is not favorite. Mean. Nobody is in control. We spin that around. Strong. Candy is not strong. Dead Mike is not strong. Quick. Nobody is in control. Spin it around. Specialty. Candy Corn's specialty is a monkey flip for 5 points. Dead Mike's specialty is a flatliner for 3 points. This will go to the trailing wrestler. Dead Mike connects with a flatliner for 3 points. And he plants Candy Corn to the mat. Candy Corn needs to tag. Offensive scoring team tags. Dead Mike tags back in. Voorhees. Oh my damn. We have Agile. Voorhees Myers in control. He has Agile on a square. He's on a square. We roll a 4. And a senton bomb on Candy Corn from off the top rope for 2 points. Again, this cage match, you can either win by pinfall, submission, or climbing out of the ring. Voorhees is going for the pin. He landed on a fatigue chip. Candy Corn will need the AAA 11-43 to kick out. That is 62. That is 1. 23. Candy Corn kicks out, alive still in this 6-person cage object match. Will there be a tag? 6 offensive scoring team tags. Voorhees Myers tags back in Mama Roy for an extra point as they do their double team. And Mama Roy is going for the pin. Sweet Candy Corn, who will she need? She will need Patch's TV grade of A to get out of this pin. A is 11-33. Can she do it? Will she do it? That is 22. And she does. And they don't have a save a pin chip anymore. Favorite. Candy Corn is not favorite. Mama Roy is not favorite. Mean. Candy Corn is mean with a star. Mama Roy is mean with a circle. Candy Corn can use it anywhere she wants. This is a 2 we roll. And Candy Corn comes back. The Women's World Champion comes back with a nerve strike onto Mama Roy for 2 points. Mama Roy quickly goes down. Sweet Candy Corn is going for the pin. She landed on a fatigue chip. Mama Roy will need an 11 to 43 to kick out. That is 33. She does. They are going crazy here in this crazy main event 6-person cage match. Object. Candy Corn does not have object. Rose Roy does not have object. And I forgot to make a tag. See if there was a tag. Smart. Nobody's in control. Let's spin it around. Favorite. Candy Corn is not favorite. Mama Roy is not favorite. Cheat. Candy Corn does not have cheat. Mama Roy has cheat with a star. We roll a 5. Mama Roy with a choke. She's got a chokehold onto Candy Corn. A chokehold on Candy Corn, and it looks illegal. For 1 point, Mama Roy is going for the finisher. Her finisher is the diaper change, an atomic drop, and a 11 to 64. Can she do it? That is 22. She connects 1, 2, 3, and Fright Night, the Graveyard Shift, have come out on top. Let's roll for post-match. We roll a 4. We're going to highlight reel X. We roll a 22 in highlight reel X. 22 says go to highlight reel Y because it asks you to. Uh-oh, folks. Business is about to boom here in this main event. We roll a 31 in highlight reel Y. 31 says defeated wrestler flounders in post-match TV interview. Reduced TV grade by 1 letter grade. What? Oh, man. Defeated wrestler gets into heated exchange. No. I rolled a 31. Defeated wrestler flounders in post-match TV interview. Reduced TV grade by 1 letter grade. The Graveyard Shift, they have won. They're out. They're out of here. Mama Roy, it looks like she's aligning herself with the Graveyard Shift. It could possibly be because her group has been disbanded by Conrad Thompson. Sweet Candy Corn in the back now with the patch. And Iceberg, Isaac, Cole, Casey, go ahead and take it away. And get out of there, Rock.
Thank you, Brog Jr. Cole Casey here. I am here with Iceberg, Isaac, Patch, and the WLW Women's World Champion, Candy Corn. That was a tough loss for all 3 of you. Iceberg, Isaac, Patch, Candy Corn. Tell me, this has got to be frustrating.
Yeah, well, Cole Casey, yes, it is frustrating. But there was nothing we could do. That's a powerful force we've been in the ring with. That is a powerful force. Yeah, it can be a powerful force, Iceberg, but we know how to handle that. We can. Candy Corn,
what do you have to say about it?
all of this because She Undertaker wants my belt, but she is not going to get it. She is not going to get my belt. You know what, Candy? You know what, She Undertaker? You're no match for me. So just stay out of my way, okay? And yep, that interview that was a snooze fest, folks. So they were gonna have to lose TV grades for that mess. All three of them. Iceberg will go down from a B to a C. Patch will go from an A to a B. Jot that down. Well, and that's, what kind of a B is that? Let me make a better B.
Okay, there we go. And the world champion, Sweet Candy Corn, will go from a C to a D. Oh, man. Well, there was nothing exciting after the match, but that BS of an interview. So, what a go-home show it was. A go-home show it was. Put the belt back on Sweet Candy Corn. Looks like her and She Undertaker will have their day again soon for the Women's World Championship. And that is that. But we can't wait. Ring Royalty coming up next week. And that main event match is already shaping up to be a good one for the WLW World Tag Team Championships. Inside a steel cage with objects, it's going to be Quad defending their titles against Jake and the Fat Man. I'm about to say Sweet Candy Corn. Jake and the Fat Man, the Hip Hop Express, and Jake. I already said Jake. Oh, the Oakland Raiders. So that's going to be an exciting one next week, folks. Face to the Mat has been, this show has been rolled by Face to the Mat, created by Keith Avalon for Play Games. And the game's link is in the channel description. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, comment, share. How about subscribe if you love the content? And thank you. Well, I am your voice of We Live Wrestling, Brog Jr. from the Cow Palace, saying have a good one, folks.